What's up, guys? Another Facebook Live for you. Aloha. I am now in Kapolei and gonna stop into Costco before I go to work to pick up a few things. But let's talk about autopilot first, and we're also going to be talking about intentional practice. These are just two thoughts I had. We'll talk about intentional practice first. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. I went back and listened to the last video that I just recorded, and I realized that I still am using a lot of filler words like and whatever my other go-to filler words are. So that's interesting to think about, because I've been doing this for about a year, and you would think that just through doing it more often you would improve, right? Hello, Lisa Stanton. Thank you for watching. Yep, there's my I think, doesn't matter. Anyway, yeah, you would think that by me doing almost 200 of these Facebook Lives that you would improve in your ability to speak and you would be a professional after a year or whatever, right? But without intentional practice of being intentional about trying to not say and not weigh on your filler words or whatever, then I don't think that you actually improve. So what do we need to be intentional about in our practice? Because we can keep doing things and really we're reinforcing bad habits if we're not being intentional about doing the right thing. So most of these videos are just off the cuff. I have an idea and I'm just like, okay, let's talk about it. So maybe I need to put a little bit more planning into it as well, or maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe my ums and vocal tics don't distract anyone. Maybe they do. Now that I'm pointing them out, you're probably noticing all of them. So that's something that I need to be more intentional about moving forward, is being much more intentional with my speech and trying to obliterate some of those vocal tics that I have. Yep. All right. So also just autopilot, the other side of intentional practice is I was coming up here to go to Costco, and usually I come up this way and I grab something to eat before I work, but I ate at home today and left a little bit later than I usually do, but it was just such autopilot, I hopped in the wrong lane and went towards the plaza instead of Costco, just because, again, autopilot, you're practicing something over and over again and it just becomes routine. So I think that both those things are really true about intentional practice. What are you intentionally practicing every day? What are you reinforcing, and what do you need to maybe go back and correct and re-intention? So those are my thoughts about that. Let me know if that makes any sense. I don't know. Now I'm being super self-conscious about what I'm saying, and it makes it really hard to talk. So there's that, and I'm going to go now. So stay hopeful and keep after it. All right, guys.